Okay, so that was arm in. We'll do the anaconda now. We went over some anaconda details in Costa Rica with BMAC recently, like a few weeks ago, and he kind of changed the way I think about finishing the anaconda. So when we lock our figure four, this is something that's true for Darces also. A lot of people tend to think about like grabbing your tricep and like how strong a connection can I get right here, and then as I lock, that makes this tight choke. The problem with this is that a lot of times I'm framing against myself, right? So like as I try to tighten this up, I'm literally blocking myself from tightening it. So instead of just like locking down onto this and then trying to like do this play, let this hand float a little bit and let it come up. So it kind of slides up a little bit, and my focus instead is how close can I get my elbows to each other? Can I pinch my elbows to each other? The more I can pinch my elbows to each other, the tighter this choke is gonna be. So it's the same setup. We're in that top half guard. I open the door, he takes the underhook, I grab the head. We hit our rollout. We're here. Now, as he starts, he can either start to turn away and I can chase him here, so he starts to turn away and I just go to here. Or, one thing I can think about is if he stays on his back, here. Now, this arm, is it tugging me is usually the problem, right? Like we gotta kind of shuck this arm free and lock here. If I lock here, bring your elbow down. I got no choke, I got no power on my lock here. So where I lock is gonna be important. A lot of times we're racing to lock, and this, like I'm not tight on his neck, and he's got a lot of power in his arm. So don't lock this too early when you hit here. Just monitor the elbow, and when you do lock, try to lock higher up the trunk. Now bring your elbow down. And I don't have to like work hard there to keep the elbow because of the position it's in. So we're here, we get to this spot. Usually as I start to transition, I'll just trip. Now that arm is kind of out of the way as I've splayed out towards mount a little bit, or towards my prone a little bit, and I lock. So, anytime we're in that, like if he was a turtle and we're doing like the anaconda, we usually all learn first. So we go here and we lock. If I lock here, it's the same problem, right? He's got power in his arm, he's gonna wing it down. So instead, when I go to do like that Schultz roll and we go under, we get to here, now I climb, I lock high up on the elbow. Now bring your, see, I just can rest here and I can prevent that. Now my hand slides up a little bit, my elbows come together, and I can start to bring my pressure on top of him and squeeze. And it's surprisingly tight for not having to put a lot of like juice and squeeze into it. So that'll work from here. Boom. Open the window, he jumps, flip, hit our rollout. Boom. Now, I've got him here. I'm just gonna slide, hand comes down, I lock over the tricep. Now, I can walk my hips in and squeeze, or I can just kind of come on top and bring those elbows together and squeeze. Walking my hips towards him, or on top, and my elbows close. Instead of squeezing, bring your elbows together. Try that finish, and then I'll come around, we'll see if we workshop it a little bit. 1, 2.